equal view on both sides of us. I think you're solid, man. You don't got nothing to worry about, bro.
You all got guns. None of us do.
We're not being aggressive towards you. We're,
no, you're being fine.
You're being.
I'm not going to harass you, but I'm definitely going to find out why you're doing what you're doing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We deal. I'm sure you guys have seen YouTube last year from the 4th of July or the 3rd of July at Glen Oak.
Officer Hewitt, Galesburg Police Department, badge number 148. Is there any other information you'd request from me?
Say it one more time because you were a little far away.
Officer Huey, Galesburg Police Department.
End quote. When a badge-heavy ego meets a public sidewalk. End quote. An auditor filming the Iowa Army ammunition plant was confronted within seconds by a security guard claiming, end quote, Homeland Security levels, end quote, prohibited photography. What should have been a non-event turned into a masterclass in the First Amendment. Watch as the auditor refuses to be intimidated by, end quote, Might Mouse, end quote, security, forcing actual police to intervene and admit that the sidewalk is public and the camera is legal. They wanted a quiz, but they got schooled on the Bill of Rights instead.
You're trying to get pictures of.
Anything my eyes can see.
Homeland Security threat level. Nah.
So what are you taking pictures of?
You now.
We're needing it now.
What if I don't want my picture taken?
Well, you're in public.
So, doesn't mean it gives you the right to take my picture.
Sure does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I have a right.
Have you read this?
Yeah, I've practiced it quite a bit of times.
Have you? All right, cool. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
And read it some more?
Yeah.
Because you need to understand your First Amendment.
Yeah, there's certain...
What's the First Amendment say? Have you read it so much? What's the First Amendment say? I'm waiting.
You're going to wait.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm not here for a quiz.
Well, then
I'm here doing my job.
Well, go do your job. We'll get what we need.
We'll
and
do
then
your
beyond.
job. I'm doing my job. And we'll go from there.
What is your job?
You see it.
Who are you working for? That's not a legal press pass.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Who assigns press passes?
Who did you get this pass from? Looks like a handmade press to me.
I was born in the U.S., so therefore that gives me the right.
Oh, just to take pictures of somebody else's property?
Yeah.
Yeah. So where's that say in the Constitution?
It's under the First Amendment. It's called the freedom of press.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. I think you're masking on.
Well, why are you shaking then?
Why am I shaking? I'm not shaking. Why are you bothering us on public property?
First of all, you're not on public property.
We are on public property.
What is a sidewalk?
What's a sidewalk?
Depends on where you're at. What's easement called? You got 15 feet of easement, but the
From
problem
that
of it
center
is,
line.
it's not to take pictures of what I'm
Sure
doing.
it does.
The First Amendment doesn't protect feelings. It gives us the right to record here, right? It doesn't give you the right to record here.
Yeah, sure it does.
What are you, CCP? You Chinese? The Communist Party? Communist, so I've served my country, so you're telling me? You're a pogue then, aren't you?
You licensed to interact with the public outside the facility?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Are you licensed to interact with the public outside of your property?
What's going on?
Oh, they're up here taking pictures.
Hey, you know what you're doing, right?
You know you're so missing.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna surround me. That ain't gonna happen.
Huh?
Supervisor called us here.
Well, you probably should call him back and be like, hey, bro, I'm not too clear on the First Amendment. Maybe I need some help. You mind coming down?
Yeah, I might need to restudy that.
So what's the issue? Why are you guys here?
Ask him. I don't know. We're just recording, brother.
Yeah, we're just taking some pictures.
No, I mean, like, why are you...
Violation. First Amendment, free press. Security immediately ordered the auditor to stop, citing, end quote, Homeland Security threat levels, end quote. Legally, there is no, end quote, threat level, end quote, that suspends the Constitution on a public sidewalk. Under DHS policy 2018, photography from a public right-of-way is permitted. This was a blatant attempt to use a manufactured, end quote, emergency, end quote, to chill a constitutionally protected activity.
Working on
stories. Did you get a hold of him coming here, or did you just show up?
No, we just showed up.
Okay, that's why he said because of him that was.
Yeah, but he's being kind of rude, but he could be like, hey, bro.
We might push off the grass a little bit.
I got you.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't gonna block.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna block.
Anybody get hit? I'm not trying to be aggressive to you guys.
We're good.
If you have questions, you can go ahead and ask him. Maybe we can help you here.
Yeah.
10-4. We'll be over there. 4 copies.
So what draws you to this area? What's the problem?
There's no problem. Maybe just with the first dude that came out, kind of like he probably needs retrained a little bit.
Well, he's just trying to do his job. You know, you're
that's
not
fine.
supposed to-
There's a way you can do it though.
Yeah, there's a way to be a little nicer. I mean,
Yeah, so we're recording, right? This is America. This is public, right? Obviously, back there, we're not going to go back there, okay? So, freedom of the press, the First Amendment, it's not just freedom of speech, right? There's too much fake news BS going around nowadays. This is our news. We are the press. So we're just exercising our rights, taken here. You know, if he doesn't know the First Amendment, maybe he just knows freedom of speech. There's five basic topics in the First Amendment alone. So maybe, you know, we could learn that and understand, hey, you know what? This is my job over here behind this, because this is the property that I'm supposed to. These guys are outside of it on public. They're perfectly allowed to record.
You guys got no weapons or anything on you, right?
I don't answer questions.
All right.
And no, not to be mean or anything, but what's that say on there? Security? Yeah, you ain't a cop, so I wouldn't even answer your questions to begin with.
Well, I'm not trying to.
I understand.
I know, but I'm not trying to be, you know, a rude or a dick, but you're security.
But yeah,
man.
another thing too, I understand you might want to feel, you want to be as safe as you can. However, we all have one arm here. For one, there's multiple of you on both sides of us. I think you're solid, man. You don't got nothing to worry about,
y'all
bro.
got guns. None of us do.
We're not being aggressive towards you. We're, you know,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what you're doing.
You're being fine.
right.
This guy, on the other hand, he came out really
he came out
aggressive.
hot-headed,
He's
man.
just trying to do his job.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I
this doing the
understand.
job, and then there's being a hot.
Yeah, no, I understand it could be a new experience, but this could be great training for you going on in the future.
All right,
Just be like, hey, they're on public, man. I can't do nothing. They could record, freedom of the press. This is their right, even if you hate it, even if you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't like you record me and my duty, or this place over here that I'm working at. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is America, and we are the press, we the people. So that's why we're out here, guys.
All right, so what's your kind of goal? Are you guys trying to
Just to
show
record,
these
is
pictures,
it?
the outside?
Oh,
or?
well, I'm
I
getting
can't disclose that information because I haven't published the story yet. But
Yeah, but I'm going to. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's for
if
sure.
they got these pictures on, you know, Facebook. You can look it up. You can look up
Yeah,
on Google Maps.
exactly. There you go.
So,
Google Maps,
There you go.
exactly.
You're not really
You
causing any
answered that
issues
right
unless
there
obviously,
for
you know,
him.
you
Yeah,
try
we
to
ain't going
enter.
in. You don't got to worry about that. And then one more thing to add. So check this out. Let's say my truck's right here, okay? Let's just say it is. It has a dash cam on it. You know, that's one thing too. It would be taking pictures straight in, and that's not illegal, you know what I mean? So just take into fact, hey, we are Americans here. Let's work together. This is their First Amendment right. They're on public property. They're doing absolutely nothing wrong. You know, maybe just keep an eye on it at the most, but understand, dude, they got cameras. They're doing nothing wrong. Just go about your day, do your job. You know, if you act appropriate, you're going to look appropriate type thing on here. So that's it. It's only going to document, you know, I'm not going to make you guys look bad whatsoever.
So where are you guys from?
Look back.
We don't like to answer questions like that. Certain ones we will, but like certain things to try to get our information, I'm just not a huge fan of. So we do like our Fourth Amendment as well. So that's about it. I mean, do you have any more questions, anything? We're just going to be standing around, just recording. Obviously, we're not going to go inside.
We're not really answering a whole lot of questions. What can you tell me?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Shoot them out. I'm not going to answer all of them, but.
You know, say you were in my shoes and the supervisor sent you here and you wanted to kind of get some information of what's going on, so we can guarantee you're not going to be any sort of threat here.
Okay, that's fine.
What could you tell me?
Okay, so I'll tell you.
How's it going, man?
How are you?
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Just out practicing my First Amendment.
Okay.
Man,
So
Where are you guys from?
I don't answer personal questions, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, certain ones we won't answer,
Yep.
but you're welcome to ask certain things.
Yeah, you can answer. You can ask these questions. I might answer.
Oh yeah,
them, I
yeah.
might
I'm
not.
just talking to you.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
just talking to you.
Yeah.
You guys can. Yeah, I was talking. That's it. Just wondering what's going on.
We're just taking pictures in public. That's literally it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You guys been deer hunting?
no,
what time of year?
I've never been
Colin,
hunting
why'd
for
you hide
animals
that? I
or
already got a
people,
picture
so-
of it.
Yeah.
Violation. Fourth Amendment. The guard demanded to know who the auditor worked for and challenge his, press pass, Legally, a citizen does not need a government-issued pass to exercise First Amendment rights. Demanding ID or, credentials, without reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime is a violation of the right to be free from unreasonable seizure. The guard and Oppo's attempt to claim the sidewalk was, private property, was a legal bluff intended to facilitate an illegal trespass warning.
Colin Smith, everybody.
Colin, no, it's kind of close, but
Yeah, close enough. C. Smith.
yeah.
C. Smith.
C. Smith. S. Swanson.
Christopher.
Let's see. T. Hatfield, like Hatfield and McCoy. And we got.
But yeah, man.
Let's see.
First Amendment rights out here.
We got S. Man, N-A-N-N, man. And then, is that Odekirk? Is that how you say that? Odekirk?
That's how it is. We got to check on you.
There we go.
Until we commit a crime, but we don't do that.
I don't either.
Yeah, hey,
I don't like paying fines. I don't like giving them.
I don't.
Right.
Me neither. Screw that.
You folks check on everybody that walks down this public access, or just folks
Well,
with cameras?
just when they kind of walk up here, they hang out and stuff. We just kind of
we hadn't hung out. We had just walked up.
Yep.
Literally.
You guys, we're doing the same thing. You guys, we're just seeing what's going on.
That's
it.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. That's understandable.
Right, yeah. I mean, you
However, there's one thing that I would love if you could help with. Do you have any problem with us being here, doing what we're doing?
As long as you guys aren't violating any, criminal laws or anything like that.
We won't.
Yeah.
Nothing. Good to go, huh? So, do you understand, like under the First Amendment, freedom of press, why we doing what I've been told to do?
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
All right,
Sure.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just for
and
being
then
told
there's
no
video supposed to be taken here at all.
Okay, I understand where you could be trained
inside
at,
there, though, right? That's
inside.
inside.
We're being told, period.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This could be a great lesson for whoever told you.
Yeah, the DHS memo in 2018. Actually, there was a new one that came out in 2021. Says we can. So that's your Department of Homeland Security that says we can do this.
Well, it's okay, but the thing of it is, I came out here and I asked you simple questions. You wouldn't.
No, you came out here hostile.
You hadn't seen hostile yet.
Well,
Is that correct, man?
Hey,
No, you need to curb him. Is that correct?
Curb me. I haven't got my heartbeat going yet.
No.
Yeah.
We're done.
Don't escalate, brother.
Yeah, it's
No,
de-escalation here, not escalate.
Just stop.
Man.
I know you guys doing. It's cool. It's whatever.
Okay, see, you're
guys-
informed,
you guys
but
doing
he
whatever.
don't. And just so
I
you know,
got a question though.
you
Why
have
does
no
he just got the
expectation of
phone
privacy
now?
in public.
Hey, why does he just have a phone?
None.
He doesn't get like a cool camera.
He has his phone's better than my phone.
Yeah, I got an old Samsung. It's barely.
Well, get an
Barely
S10
kicking.
Plus on Amazon.
Plus?
Dude, that's $200 and it's
Right.
top tier camera, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Choice of
You got-
equipment.
might get an iPhone.
I say I just go with Samsung, that's what I say.
Get your name, sir.
Yeah, man, that's all we're doing here, so
All right.
I wish, that one security would, didn't run away like that, but
No,
it is what
just-
it
So
is.
your jurisdiction
You
comes
can't please everyone
Public.
or educate everyone.
I didn't mispronounce that right. It is Odekirk? Is that how it's pronounced?
That's correct.
I'm pretty good, huh? I got a hard last name, too. I know how it is.
Yeah.
I'm a Department of the Army civilian police, so we act.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I think they used to have a lot of military, Army, police.
But you're no longer enlisted or officer?
No, I'm a civilian. Yep.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
employed by the Army as a civilian.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. I was
It's
just
a pretty cool gig.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't
So
know
you're
we're
still
out here.
government contracted, right?
No, I'm actually Army civilian employee.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew
So
they
if you
had
guys,
some
if you
around.
guys ever been in the military or anything,
Yeah.
if you go like Fort Leonard Wood or something like that, they got.
They got them out there.
Yeah, they have Army civilian police. They have some
Carson
military
has them
police.
too. I know they have them down there.
Cool. A lot of people don't know we're out here. We're kind of a
Yeah.
small little
I
installation.
didn't
and
know.
I just found out the property's 19,000 acres.
Pretty big, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
19,000 acres. That's
Pretty,
that's pretty expansive.
Pretty big chunk.
Wow. All right, you guys see all these units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna be out here.
You know
so,
why
I
we're
mean,
curious what you're
I
doing,
don't know
right?
Yeah, just taking pictures, man. That's it.
I don't think.
Just doing what the First Amendment says
No,
we can
no.
do. Just doing what the Department of Homeland Security says we can do.
Just
I just want our rights
That's
to be
it.
stood up for and protected, not
Just,
trampled whatsoever.
Yep.
I want
I
zero
get it.
feelings to enforce.
Just do
over our
something for
rights.
me though. Just for one, of course, don't we do anything criminal?
Absolutely.
Sounds like you guys.
We're
no, we have no ill
man.
will. We ain't gonna trespass, nothing like that. We're just gonna take some pictures and do our thing.
You gotta understand why we gotta come check out who you are.
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah, I can understand. The way you guys came up, yeah, awesome
that's
job.
fine.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
But the
fine.
way he
You
came
guys are
up,
welcome to
no,
ask
dude.
questions.
No.
You don't have to answer questions.
No.
But no, that's fine. I can understand why you guys would be like, what are they doing?
I just want the traffic flowing in out here.
Oh, yeah.
We're
We
not
Please
gonna
don't disrupt
anything.
the traffic
We
or
won't.
anything like that.
Yep.
I can't really speak on behalf of.
I've made it into my
Middletown,
40s so
but
far
please.
without getting hit. We'll see. No, we won't.
You literally have nothing to worry about us unless if one of them's really bad and like doing bad things, and we might catch it on camera. But if you're doing the right thing, nothing to worry about. You're only going to look good if you act good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. I
You
just
only look bad if you act bad.
I get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's about it, man.
All right. Cool.
So, I mean, we'll continue. I don't know if you have anything else to say, or if you want to huddle and be like, dude, they're good to go. Just let them fucking do their thing. Relax,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we might hang out here. Just like you guys
if
are.
you want
We're gonna walk around.
I mean,
too,
yeah,
so.
we're gonna be walking. So
I mean, if you guys want to tag along,
that's up to you.
it could be a long walk.
It's good for you though.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
We do a lot of it, that's for sure.
Good deal.
All right, guys. We appreciate it. We're going to keep doing our thing. Yep, you too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, Sheriff.
They got a cool way to put their lights up front. They got a suction device.
Have a good day.
Yep.
So they called the sheriff on us too, but he didn't have nothing to say to us. All right, so we're gonna call this a big, huge fail, y'all. Definitely a huge fail. Maybe a new record, 5 seconds. All right. Illinois Tyrant Patrol. Up here at the Iowa Army Munitions Plant.
Gentlemen, have a great day.
Up here at Fletcher Peak and Dangerous Liberty. We're out.
Conclusion. Knowledge disarms tyranny. The responding Army civilian police eventually de-escalated, admitting they only act if criminal laws are broken. Lesson for Americans. Never surrender your camera to a private or government guard in oppos. S in oppos. Policy. And oppos. If you're on a public sidewalk, you are the boss. Document the names of every guard who lies about and oppos. Private property and oppos. Stay calm. Record from the easement. And remember, your eyes cannot trespass. If they can and oppos, T-name a crime, they have no authority. Stand your ground and keep filming. End quote. When cop watching turns into a heart-to-heart about the badge. End quote. An auditor in Peoria, Illinois, was documenting a ticket being issued for drinking in public when the officers decided to bridge the gap with a conversation. Instead of a typical confrontation, this interaction evolved into a discussion about police trauma, safety, and the end quote. Why end quote? Behind recording the state. Watch as the auditor maintains his distance and rights, but find himself in a rare dialogue with officers who actually acknowledge that public officials should be filmed. Is this the future of professional policing or just a tactical de-escalation?
Alright, what's up everybody? Lone Wolf Community Watch. I'm down here in Bradley Park and I'm having issues with my live stream. I don't know what's going on. So, these guys are down here drinking and so I'm out here with Ref the Auditor. We were in the middle of frisbee golf and noticed these guys are drinking and I'm like, man, these cops are going to show up and catch them. And sure as shit, they did. So, figured I'd get out here and do a little cop watch. So he's receiving a ticket for drinking in public. So it was the guy in the black hat and black shirt. Yeah, that guy. See? There's the beer right there. So I've known the cops can be really cool. We only gave them a ticket instead of arresting them. And I mean, you can definitely get arrested for drinking in public, that's for sure. There's a bunch of charges that follow with that. I can't go live. I can't go live. Alright, so I think they were being cool.
You guys drive one car?
Yeah. We gonna be famous?
Maybe. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet.
Awesome. Let me know, man.
Alright. Thanks for being cordial.
You're hoping for something else?
No.
Oh, okay. You guys stay around here?
Don't answer questions, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a warrant to be looking in cars?
So actually, the Supreme Court has said this is a public parking lot. You don't need a warrant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
You can
Public view.
You can find that online.
Okay.
It's online, yeah. You guys can have them get out of your way.
Mind your way?
Get out of their way, please.
Absolutely. Yeah, nice throw, man. Nice throw.
Assessment. First Amendment awareness. The officers expressed discomfort with the auditor in quote, following them around in quote, and being in quote, secretive in quote. Legally, recording public officials in the performance of their duties is a protected activity under the First Amendment. The officer correctly noted that, and quote, since we in oppos, read public officials, and oppos, it's okay for you to do that, end quote. showing a rare level of constitutional literacy that prevents a Fourth Amendment violation, unlawful detention.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Enjoy yourself. Were you in the Army?
Yes, I was.
How long?
I was in for 8 years.
Awesome. So a veteran and you don't
talking
like
to Russ.
police.
Oh, I never.
It's not that we don't like
No,
police,
no,
man. We just make sure you guys uphold your oath. That's all.
Right.
That's
So
it.
did you uphold your oath as a veteran?
Yes, I did.
We're both veterans.
Okay.
He's currently serving and I served. So I find it extremely disrespectful that you took an oath, but then you don't trust the people that also took an oath.
Hey, man. Sometimes you run across people that just don't take their.
Have you had some bad encounters?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yep.
Yes.
With the park police?
No, not with park police.
Oh,
Just
okay.
police in general.
Are you? I mean, and you don't have to say exactly where, but are you guys from around here? You've had bad encounters around here?
I have.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't- sorry,
hear
man,
all
I
the
just
time.
don't answer
No, I
personal
get it, man.
questions,
And-
yeah.
and you can be like that. That's cool. You
Yeah.
know, you want to be confrontational. This
No,
is hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
being
on.
confrontational.
This is confrontational. Okay. Following us around while we're doing our job is one thing. And then to be secretive about it. You know, if you got an issue like me, I'll tell you straight up. Oh, I hate the Army. You know, Army thinks they're better than the Air Force or the Navy. You know what I mean? Got no problem with saying that. If you got a problem with a law enforcement agency, have you addressed it with that agency?
Only when I need to.
I got you. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, so here's the thing. So most cops are not bad.
No, you're right.
I
And
got
most
you.
cops aren't
So-
bad.
But then you get people like you guys who, like you said, you're just making sure that we do our job.
Mhm.
In all actuality, as you know, our job was done when we got done. That was a great encounter.
Sure, yeah, and
Nobody
you guys,
denied
and
that.
I even said that in my
But
video.
then now it feels like it's more harassment when we're just walking around.
It's
and
not.
you're
It's
still
not
honest.
harassment.
You know what I mean, though.
But I mean,
So
you were
if-
following them back to their vehicle and that, so we just continued to do what we were doing.
So if I did this, if you got in your car and I followed you all around, that'd be harassment, right?
Yeah,
It'd be wrong. But since we're public officials, it's okay for you to do that.
correct.
Assessment, due process / de-escalation. The officers cited the fear of losing their lives as a reason why they are wary of cameras. The auditor countered with the fact that his camera is a shield, citing cases where citizens have been shot for recording. This exchange highlights the tension between officer safety and civil liberties. However, as long as the auditor maintains a safe distance and doesn't oppose to interfere, the police have no legal grounds to stop the recording based on, in quote, fear and quote, alone.
Which I have no problem
Because-
because you know why? Neither one of us have ever done anything wrong.
That's good. That's good. So you shouldn't have to worry about being
No,
recorded
no,
then.
it's just it's
And you
it's
shouldn't
bad
think it's
enough that we got
disrespectful.
people- it's bad enough that every time we do a car stop or we approach somebody, we got to worry about losing our lives. Every day when we come to work, we got to worry: are we going to?
And every day I come out and do this, I got to worry about losing my life because somebody wants to think my camera's a weapon. You understand what I mean?
with a big apple on it.
Yeah.
I don't know any cop that's
Yeah.
ever seen a black cell phone.
I can show you a YouTube video where a guy got shot just because of his camera.
And what was going on? He was doing what you're doing.
Exactly the same thing, man.
You think we would have got shot if he was doing that?
Yeah.
If he would have just went down the street on his...
Well, I mean, it's First Amendment protected activity, though. I mean, that's the whole thing. And he was just standing there. I'm sorry, I'm gonna retract my statement. She was just standing there because she identifies as a woman. And the security guard of the place pulled his pistol
Stop
out.
right there.
And
Security guard.
Exactly.
So that's not police.
And then there was an officer that also shot another YouTuber.
And there's videos all over.
Oh
the
yeah,
place, man.
I mean it's
You know,
and
but what
it's
I'm
not.
trying
I
to
have
get at-
I have a lot of respect for you guys. Don't get me wrong, okay? I do, but there's other officers. I'm not saying either one of you. I don't even know you guys, but
But
are doing
just think
doing
about it
wrong.
like- just think about it like this. Even though you're doing what you're doing, and I get you're right, but just kind of try to understand where I'm going to come from. To do it in a little more of a discreet manner, because
Okay, see that's where you guys get like sometimes defensive of that because we try to do it in a manner where we're not.
They're closed. There's a Casey's right there.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I thought there was one in the park, but I was like, I think
they're going to open them in like 2 weeks.
pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, right now there's no heat. So
It's like usually middle of April, somewhere around in there, they open them up.
So, but in that situation, so now I'm aware that you guys are here. Not only do I have to keep my attention on them, and then when he goes back to his car, but now I feel like I've got to watch you because I feel like there's a reason.
Right, but I stayed in your view the whole time, though.
Right.
Correct?
The distance is
and,
fine.
And that's what that's what we're that's what we try to do. Right, I understand.
So I've got 3 situations I have to worry about now instead of just the one I'm focused on.
And we all understand that, but you shouldn't have to worry about us just standing there recording when you're dealing with something. Because we're there, look, we're there for your safety too. You know, not as well as their safety, but y'all's safety too. And say something goes off, well, now I've got a backup view of it too. You understand what I mean?
I got you, but that wasn't your angle when we first started.
But it is my angle. This is always my angle.
It's my angle because I'm ex-military. So when
See,
it comes to
he does his thing, I do my thing. I mean, that's
just like I'm Army and I'm all Army. But when it came to Desert Storm and stuff, all military branches, we were all brothers working together. It wasn't one branch, another branch. Some people had the mentality of that, but we were all working together to try and make it out.
That's the point.
You guys go to community events at all?
Yeah.
So have you been to the community relations class out of ICC they hold once a month?
No.
Nope,
where they bring the law enforcement and the community together, and there's an instructor that puts it on, and it kind of bridges the gap between the two. Maybe that's something you guys should look into, because there's a lot of police officers that. So when you guys do things like this, not to isolate you, but when you do things like this, it even pushes the gap even further. Because now, why do I want to interact with you? Like, we're different. I will come and talk to anybody. Again, like I said, we didn't do anything wrong. We know we're not doing anything wrong, and we're not going to harass you. But I'm definitely going to find out why you're doing what you're doing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have seen YouTube last year from the 4th of July or the 3rd of July at Glen Oak. There's an individual who's going around all over just harassing law enforcement. That's a little different.
Yeah,
started like
that's AM PM News, and he's a total joke.
But he started like you guys.
Yeah, no, see, he is still like that. He is still uneducated. He just
associate with him because he's totally against.
Yeah, he is against you guys. We do, we do appreciate y'all. We do appreciate you guys when you protect us. When we have to actually call somebody, or somebody calls for somebody getting stupid against us for doing what we're doing, you're there to back us up too. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Do you guys have a YouTube channel? I mean, we like to watch ourselves. Is it going to be on YouTube that we can see it?
Probably.
I mean, we can show you some YouTube channel, YouTube videos we've been on.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of officers that watch my channel. I mean.
And you're from around here? So, I mean, like, APM News, we know that, but if we type in, like, Peoria Park District Police, we come up under APM News. But I don't think I've ever seen you guys' videos.
No.
So it's not open for us to go look at?
It's open. I'm open on YouTube. If you want to find me, find me. It's Lone Wolf Community Watch. Lone Wolf Community Watch. See, you already know who I am.
I seen it the other day.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
The auditor.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
think
I've been around a little bit, but I mean.
Yeah, just know, man. It's
a respect thing. I mean, you respect me, I'm gonna respect you.
But it's not even. It goes more than that when it comes to us. Like I said, we've got so much that we've got to worry about.
Right.
When we're involved in a situation, now we have to worry about what's going on. Why are you doing this?
I know.
And then you got some random person over here that sees you doing it, and then they'll start to instigate, and then it's like. Now we have a whole other situation that we've got to deal with.
But see, I don't instigate. I stand back, mind my peace, do my thing. If you guys want to come up and ask questions, I'm gonna deny the majority of them. Oh, I know that. I know that.
I'm almost wondering, and the first thing I thought of was, I wonder if they want me to come and tell them they can't do this. You know what I mean?
Nope.
That's what
not at all, man. Not at all. We didn't.
Actually are not here for any confrontation.
I'm just here, just for the accountability thing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I appreciate it.
Like you said, the accountability for it all.
As long as your videos are never edited.
I'll even tell you my name. My name's Mike. All right.
I'm Vince. I'll give you guys my card.
Lane, nice to meet you, Lane.
So,
are you later than Ronham by chance? No? Okay.
As long as they're not edited, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, okay, see, that's another thing about my videos. You've seen a couple of mine. I don't edit my videos. My videos are fully, this is his cars, guys. It's Officer Vince, is it Cogdell?
Yep.
Okay, see, I said that right. I don't like butchering last names, man. Mine's been butchered my whole life, so. No, yeah, I mean, they're really cool guys. I mean, I just want to know what was up.
No, you guys take it easy, man.
Yeah, you guys too. Definitely.
I had to figure out a way to figure out what you guys are up to.
No, that's okay. I mean, like
most of the time it happens, they're standing there going, F the police, F you, watch this cop harassing them. even though you guys didn't say anything, that's what it turns into for us a lot of times.
I understand, and we understand that too, and we're not those type of auditors.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
I'm very cordial until I don't have to be. Now, if you would have came up to me like blah 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 blah, yeah, I might get a little bit cussy.
I got you.
I mean, but you know, I'm not gonna do anything that's not gonna violate my, you know, safety of outside.
So just think of this on I worked at a prison for 5 years in Illinois, and I worked at a prison for almost a year in Missouri. Okay, I quit because it makes you an angry person. So think about if all we come in, we have the ability. The Park District is such a great place because we get the opportunity to talk to people. The city and county and everybody, they're busy. Most of the people they come into contact with and they talk to, it's all negative energy a lot of times. So
that's what we're trying to change around.
Yeah, we want the positive side.
But think about this. So with the city, when they might have 20 officers on, and a major call happens, and 15 of those officers are going to that call, there's nobody else to handle a lot of the other calls. They're just constantly going, and everybody they deal with is F you, F this, angriness, sadness, death, injury, craziness. If they don't have a way to relieve that, that's going to make them an angry person.
Right.
So just understand that a lot of officers may not know how to relieve that, and there's not a lot of help. It wasn't until I took that community class at ICC that I told the instructor and some of the civilians, I said, we're no different than anybody else. We all are the exact same human being. And if you need mental assistance and you go to ER, you go to the mental health facility and say, hey, you know, or go to a doctor and say, hey, I'm having these issues, I'm thinking about this. We have to worry about if we do that, are we going to lose our job? How are we going to pay for our family? You know, stuff like that. So it wasn't until just recently that we were able, it's been recognized. How's it going?
I just had a quick question.
Yep. Yep.
Do you know about when roughly they're going to put the water fountains back out?
In at least 2 weeks. They got to wait for it to get a little warmer.
No, I understood. I just didn't know if there was a rough approximate time.
Yeah, I heard out at Detweiler maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So usually it's the same here.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day. So we have to worry about whether or not we're going to be scrutinized and we're going to be deemed fit to carry a gun, because we have to deal with all the craziness.
Right.
And then we have no way to relieve that stress.
Right.
So if you don't have the ability to do that, so just think the next time you encounter a cop, what they deal with on a daily basis, especially around here.
Well, we do, and I've encountered them in multiple states.
So, and I mean, it's like that. I was a law enforcement official in New Jersey, and it's a lot worse than New Jersey.
Yeah.
So just keep that in the back of your mind, and I mean, feel free to look into that and spread that also. Like,
no, yeah, I'm gonna go to that.
And they need to be able to relieve a lot of the stress, you know. And if they come to you and say, "Hey, I'm feeling this way," a lot of times with their peers, it might be a joke. Oh, you're soft, or you're whatever. Just understand. I mean, it's just like in the military. You know what I mean? So. You guys are cool, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, you guys too, all right? Yeah, no problem, man. Take care, all right? Have a great day. Be safe.
Thanks.
Try and stay warm.
All right, so that was a kind of a weird interaction. I'm not sure what to think about that. But yeah, well, like I said, I was out here with Rough the Auditor, and we were doing that, and that turned into something totally different. I tried going live, but I couldn't. I kept dropping signal. So, all right, so this is Bradley Park here in Peoria, Illinois, and I am out. Lone Wolf, have a good day.
Conclusion. Respect is a two-way street, but the Constitution is a one-way mandate. While the Peoria officers were cordial and honest about their struggles with mental health and safety, the law remains clear. The right to film is absolute. Lesson for Americans. Professionalism doesn't and oppose. Mean you surrender your rights. You could be polite and still refuse to answer questions. Stay calm, record from a safe distance, and remind the state that accountability is not harassment. The officers here pass the audit not by being and oppose, nice and oppose, but by respecting the First Amendment despite their personal discomfort. That's the standard we need. End quote. When state property myths meet the reality of the Fourth Amendment. End quote. An auditor conducting a revisit at the Henry C. Hill Correctional Center in Illinois was immediately confronted by guards claiming he needed a, end quote, permit, end quote, to record and was, end quote, trespassing, end quote, on state property. Watch as the auditor stands his ground on a public easement, forcing the Galesburg police to arrive and admit, on camera, that he is free to go and has every right to document the facility. The guard wanted him gone, but the law said he could stay.
So there is no technical walkway, so I have to use the public easement to walk. You guys can see where my feet are in reference to the road. Oh, contact. Wow. Wow.
Violation. First Amendment, free press. A correctional sergeant illegally demanded a, permit, to record from a public area. Legally, the First Amendment does not require a government license to exercise free speech or gather information in public view. Attempting to use a fabricated permit, rule to order a citizen off a public easement is a clear act of prior restraint and government overreach.
I give you 3 guesses.
You're not supposed to be doing it.
So, yeah? You sure about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can I ask what you're doing? Do you have a permit or anything? I don't know what's going on here.
A permit?
What are you doing? I'm just sitting out here. You're out here filming the prison where you can't do it. You're on state property.
No, I'm not. I'm on the public easement.
You're on state property.
I'm on the public easement.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
You need to get off the property.
I'm not on the property. You guys can see I'm on the public easement.
You have some identification?
Not for you.
Why don't you?
Because who are you I have to identify to?
Violation. Fourth Amendment. The sergeant demanded the auditor identify without any reasonable articulable suspicion, RAS, of a crime. Under Illinois law, a citizen is not required to provide ID unless there is specific suspicion of criminal activity. Recording a public building from a public right-of-way is a protected activity, not a crime. The fact that police later confirmed he was, free to go, proves the initial demand was unconstitutional.
I got issues. I'm not on state ground, I'm on public easement.
Anything on this side here?
No, it's not. It's public easement.
What's that?
It's public easement.
Okay.
And who are you? You guys hear me okay? Okay, good. Oh yeah, they're spooked big time. Yeah, I know property lines. Y'all can look, check it out. I'm literally on public easement. So I got 2 lines going. I'm actually static recording off my other phone too. Yeah, I know they got no power over me. And this is a revisit, y'all. This is what happened the first time I came out here a year ago to the day. They ended up calling Illinois State Police on me. So that's what's going to happen again. So this is twice they have failed now. I can't really see who's in here, I'm sorry. Hello to everybody. Much love, much love. Thank you for catching my back. So we got the knucklehead meeting going on over here. They don't know what to do. Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to film with Big Nick or MC Tyrant Hunter. We got Unit 21, Galesburg Police, MP 19016. Sound check.
Hello, Officer Hewitt, Galesburg Police Department, badge number 148. Is there any other information you'd request from me?
Say it one more time because you were a little far away.
Officer Huey, Galesburg Police Department, badge number 148.
Okay, no, that's it.
All I got to do is explain to you what.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Thank you, sir. I don't wish to talk to you.
Their concern was that you don't have to talk to me, but I'm going to explain what their concern was. You guys came up through the creek, whether that's true or not, that's just what they explained to us, and that they would request you guys not do that. The only other thing you got to be cautious about out here is the railroad property right here. It belongs to BNSF. All right. They will call if you guys are on the property, and you guys can be subject to arrest for trespass because that is their property. Other than that, you're free to go and do whatever you want to do, sir. Okay?
So, cops
pointing
that
for me at this time?
I told you I didn't want to speak to you to begin with.
I can't hear you. Somebody's going by.
I said I told you I didn't want to speak to you to begin with.
I didn't hear that, did you?
I told you I did not want to speak to you to begin with.
Hey, one human to another, I can ask if there's anything you need, man.
Sure, you can ask, but I don't have to answer anything.
I didn't say you did. Have a good day, sir.
Yep, you too.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, I got a cold bottle of water already. Thanks, I'm good.
What, sir?
Said no, I already got a cold bottle of water, so I'm good.
Okay, no, that's fine. Is this gentleman with you? You don't have to answer that. Just general conversation if you wish to answer. Yes or no? No? Cool.
That's how you do it, boys and girls. And it's the creek. There's actually a little like creek down here that crosses, and this is a spillway that runs through here. You can see it kind of divvy out. It runs down this way. There's the other drains right here. What's up, Direct D? Much love, my friend. Whoop, hold on, y'all. Okay.
Conclusion: knowledge is the ultimate defense. The Galesburg police eventually de-escalated the situation by admitting the auditor was not breaking the law. The correctional staff and Oppo's attempt to bully a journalist failed because the auditor knew his rights. Lesson for Americans: never provide ID for and Oppo's. Looking suspicious and Oppo's. If an official tells you that you need a and Oppo's, permit and Oppo's, to film in public, remind them that the Constitution is your only permit. Stay calm, record every word, and clearly ask, and Oppo's, am I being detained? And Oppo's, if they can and Oppo's, name a crime, they have no power. Your camera is the shield that ensures the state follows the Bill of Rights.